Hi, I'm Mr. Dedrick. I teach visual and media arts here at Ashland High School. I teach the foundations classes. I also teach drawing fundamentals. I teach advanced drawing. I teach printmaking and advanced printmaking. And then I also teach media arts.
I'm Mrs. Olewiler. So as of right now, I've taught 3D foundations, 2D foundations, sculpture, and advanced sculpture.
I have taken both of the fundamentals: ceramics, painting, sculpture, advanced sculpture, printmaking. I will be taking advanced painting and drawing fundamentals. They're
all so different. It's really like comparing apples and oranges. You know, there's some things I love about some and that I love about others.
I love anything hands-on. So like I love 2D foundations, I love 3D foundations, I love sculpture. Ceramics and clay is my passion.
You get to learn how to use a lot of things that I wouldn't have learned how to do otherwise.
It gets me thinking about how can I communicate something without words. It's a lot of thought, it's a lot of creativity.
You get to use your hands, you get to think in a way that you don't normally get to think.
I enjoy the self-expression. That's a really big part of why I do art, at least.
I'm really passionate about art and I really like it. It's something that I very much enjoy doing.
A lot of the fundamentals that Mr. Dedrick, Mrs. Boyer, and I all teach are the elements and the principles of art, which are just kind of the stepping stones for how you make art in the first place.
You know, we talk about the balance of a piece. What's the emphasis, the focal point, pattern and repetition, variety within unity.
We usually do around 6 or so projects each year. A lot of them are kind of guided to a curriculum, but you still get wiggle room with them.
Because I'm advanced, you have to come up with like a theme or like some central thing. But you get a lot more freedom, you get to choose your projects.
You know, you might say, oh, I want to be an artist when I grow up, and that's great. You'll be able to directly benefit from these classes if you want to go into the arts. But maybe you don't. Maybe you just really like art. You got your career path set. Maybe you want to be a veterinarian, maybe. But whatever you do, this will give you a good basis for how to get things done and how to get it done with style. We're teaching people how to be good artists, but we're also teaching people how to be project managers.
My favorite thing is not so much the kids that come back and they say, oh, I'm gonna go be an artist when I grow up, but the kids who go on and they have like regular jobs, they come back and I see them, Mrs. O, I did an art project over the weekend just for fun. When students want to do art just to have fun with it.
You get to make it personal and you kind of get to express yourself in a way that you won't find in another classroom. It's ultimately your art. These are things that you've created with your own hands.
I think anything worth doing is difficult. Like if it was easy, you wouldn't really feel proud of it. So you put the effort in, you think a lot about your projects, and then you get it done. And then it's like, I have this cool thing that I thought a lot about, and it looks cool.
And if you're not artistic, that doesn't matter. It's still fun.
I actually think sometimes it's better when you are bad when you start art, because you're starting from such a nice, still standpoint that you don't have to get confused on anything. And then all you have to focus on is just growing and getting better every single day.
I might not be the world's best artist, but now I feel like I know my way around paint. Now I can shade a little better than I did before. There's so many things around us right now that had an artist's touch.
It's worth it. All of it's worth it.
I think it's really worth it.
Art is super fun. You should take it. Mr. Dedrick, Mrs. Boyer, and I are all pretty cool.
Take art. Take more art if you have already. Take art.